Hello everybody, my name's Alpha and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Now, I have dropped into playing as Riku. I went back to Traverse Town and got the last bit of treasure as Sora. And I actually went over my last video to see how the sound was, and I made a mistake, so I still don't know if I've got the settings right yet. Basically, apparently plugging in my new webcam changed the microphone that my Elgato uses to pick up my audio to my webcam, and I don't think, and my webcam did not pick up on anything. So now I've got set to where my microphone is actually picking up the audio. Now, last video, hopefully I figured out what to do. I figured out how to fix it. I probably did. I probably have it taken care of. But anyway, now I'm going to see for sure if things are actually going to work. And also, here's my team. I've got Stag Grenade, Bellathorn, and Tatsu Campus. Basically, with them, same rules apply that with Sora. I'm basically just leveling them up to get various stuff, and if I could think clearly, I'm change the disposition to stuff that would suit me best. And I've got basically 2 counts of Rising Wing and 1 count of Ghost Drive. If I could get a water in there somewhere, actually I think I do. No, I think it's a lightning that I need to get in there. And then I'd be able to get Blade Charge, but then I don't really care too much about Blade Charge. But anyway, let's get on to Traverse Town. See if we can wrap this up quickly too.
Traverse Town? Why am I back? Joshua.
Nice of you to join us.
What happened?
Trouble happened. I was hoping one of you could help.
When did Sora get here?
Bravo, Riku. Why can't he be this quick on the uptake?
Yeah, well, Sora's a little...
Now, let's get down to the problem. We've got a nasty dream eater on our hands. It keeps jumping between worlds. Not only that, it knows how to summon creatures like it. Pretty powerful ones, too. The others are on a mission to stop it, but they need help.
The others? You mean Shiki and her friends?
That's right. They all found their game partners, and Shiki is over fighting in the other Traverse Town. In fact, Sora is helping them out.
Good to hear. So what can I do?
Actually, the Dream Eater just reappeared in the Fountain Plaza. I sent Beat and his partner to face it.
I'm on it.
Riku, there's something else you need to know. These 2 Traverse Towns separated by the portal. I was under the impression they were parallel worlds, but it looks like I was wrong.
Wrong how?
That's where it gets tricky. After you and Sora left, Shiki crossed the portal to join her game partner. Did you notice players have a mission timer inscribed on their hands? Well, when she got to the other side, Shiki had more time left on her clock than her partner. And when Beat's partner crossed over from the other side, she had less time left.
So time flows differently here and there? So what? That's true of any 2 worlds. Their homeworld would be running on a different time axis too.
Yes, I understand that. But if these Traverse Towns were parallel worlds, then time would flow the same in both. But it doesn't. Ergo, they are not parallel worlds.
You mean there's a past and a future?
No. Impossible. The worlds are clearly separate. It's not just time that sets them apart. As you yourself noted, every world flows at its own pace, which tells me that for all their similarities, these are 2 distinct worlds.
Distinct worlds?
Yes, but this is all conjecture. It's like the same world imagined by two people. What does that tell you? That we're in...
A dream.
Yes. Bravo again, Riku. In which case, none of this may matter one bit to me or my friends. But to you and Sora, I think it might be a vital clue.
And it is.
Right. Thanks. So you need me in the plaza?
Wow, I'm running out of Bravos.
Be right back.
So yeah, basically that is a very big clue. In fact, it's one of those clues that... Oh, that's right, we gotta go this way. That's Riku. It's one of those things where once you know what it is foreshadowing, you go back to look on it and it's like, how did I not get that? Okay, but anyway, one of the things I think I changed with their dispositions is I think I've hopefully made it to where Bellthorn's going to be a lot more aggressive with her forms. Or at least other abilities. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Doing a lot more, being a lot more aggressive. But I can't remember. Like, I would have to actively look up the dispositions of each one to remind myself what it is I'm doing with each. I just know that I picked whichever dispositions I felt would be most beneficial to me in my playstyle. Well, I mean, y'all can see their pictures right there with their eyes. That's a very big determining thing with their disposition. Because their eyes change based on their disposition. So you can look that up to see what they are. They all have the same four ones. Blue eyes, yellow eyes, pink eyes, green eyes. So you can just look up each individual's Dream Eater or Spirit and see what each color means. I'm still trying to be somewhat quiet because my mom is still asleep. That is all you should know. Nothing is more terrifying on this earth than an awoken mother.
Beat!
About time, yo!
Beat! What happened to your Dream Eaters?
Don't need them when I've got my game partner. And I don't need you!
Oh, here we go again. 5 seconds ago it was, "Where's Riku?" And now the act?
Whoa! Don't tell him that!
It's so nice to meet you. I'm Rhyme. Riku, right? Sorry, my partner's acting like a doofus.
I am not! You always gotta go around and garnish my reputation!
Since when? You burned that bridge all by yourself. Nobody raises his reputation by lowering others.
Yo, Riku! You gonna sit there and let her get in my grill?
Sorry, it's just... You two are cut from the same cloth.
I ain't
know.
made of cloth.
And he's just sitting there like,
Beat looks and talks like a punk, but there's
what's
a heart
going
of
on
gold in there
Oh,
somewhere.
he's twitching.
Yeah,
Oh, he
he's
don't
come
like
through
being
for me,
ignored.
so I know what you mean.
Oh.
There! See? I'm a... Rhyme! You didn't just call me a punk again!
Huh?
Oh, you gonna snap? You gonna do it?
All right, now we ruffled its feathers. Ready to do this?
Yeah! Me and Rhyme will handle things here.
You go after that thing.
Right.
Oh, and I don't even get to fight in that fight, so I think... Don't let the night take it away! This thing does need to Ghost Drive. Good, want to make sure. Just want to save that. I'm not even gonna worry about fighting because I am strong enough as is. Like, I am overpowered for this to the extreme. If I can just wrap this up as quickly as possible.
Quantity versus quality, huh?
Triceratops.
Yeah! You're done!
I want a Triceratops.
Fire!
Smack it. Up and down you go. Easy peasy. Now, if I had not grinded up the butthole like I did, I would have been a much greater Sarah Terror recipe. Yes, I want one of those
Riku, the third district. We're going to pin it between both worlds.
Got it!
Real quick though, let me see if I can make one of these guys. Oh, I don't. Grand Fancy and Intrepid Fancies. I'm gonna need to keep in mind where I can get those. Because god damn, I want that. This Dream Eater has two modes, high defense and a master of melee, but magic is enough to mirror it and it's prone to negative status effects. Huh. That's a big problem, but you know what? It would be worth it. Gotta keep in mind where my camera is. But something that never changes over the course of any of my videos. Oh, I can't take a shortcut. You better lead me to wherever I'm missing. Guys, I think that was the only one I'm missing. I think that's the only treasure chest I'm missing because I was at 97%. This.
I got you now!
This is my street, yo!
You gotta play by the rules.
Oh no!
Hey!
Sora, you got this.
This is so tired, yo! Every time we chase him down.
I know. But we've got an ally on the other side. Don't worry.
You know, now I wish I'd have done this as
Yeah,
Riku first
well,
and just wrapped this
I
all
still
into
don't
one
like
video.
it.
You know, you are such a good listener, Beat. You're like a sponge, really.
Me? I'm not a sponge. I'm just me.
You mean Daisuke Nojo Bito.
Hey! Don't use my full name!
That's a weird name.
Hey!
And there's that. Like, dear God, this was pretty freaking anticlimactic.
Well, it's time to go.
Hey, Riku. Thanks.
Yeah, stay cool. We'll catch up with you soon.
Say hi to Sora.
Sure.
Riku, remember what I said. Be careful. If this really is a dream, it's going to lie to you, to try and make you think it's real.
I got it.
What? I don't got it.
You and Sora would break your heads on this one.
Huh?
Alright, so what kind of Keyblade do I get out of this one? Still the knockout punch. Okay. I might go ahead and equip that for them next. Okay, good. I'm getting cuts and getting some more content.
That works for me. We all got a role to play, right?
Gosh, at least he's honest in a dishonest way.
Silence! No underling of mine shall be insulted so. I have great plans for dear Pete and for all the worlds, once I have taken them for my own.
Then I've got bad news for you. That day's never gonna come.
Perhaps you should take a few moments to reconsider. Or does the Queen's life mean nothing to you at all?
Mickey! Don't you listen to her! You can't let Maleficent have her way!
No! Minnie! All right, Maleficent. Tell us what you want.
Let me see. Shall I begin with this world? I much preferred it in its darker, more ominous permutation.
You said it. This place needs some lights out time.
You're lying, Maleficent. Not even you would go through this much trouble just for that. What is it you're really after?
Very perceptive. I presume you are familiar with Xehanort, the man who led me to discover worlds outside of my own.
You know him?
As do you, I see.
Of course, everybody knows
Yes, he
Xehanort.
shared everything with me. How to go about winning a heart over to the darkness. And, most gloriously, about the 7 hearts of pure light. The ones that would grant me the power I need to conquer all worlds. However, the worlds were too complex. Too much for even me to contain. It seemed I had miscalculated. Then it came to me. Of course, I could go about conquering other worlds in my own manner. You do have the data for all the worlds, do you not? And now you will hand it over to me.
Recoded.
What do you mean?
Don't you bozos pretend you don't remember. Me and Maleficent was trapped inside it. Now cough it up.
Why do you want the data?
I'm afraid that is no concern of yours.
Wouldn't want a royal Minnie Mousiness to get a boo-boo now, would we?
I see you have failed to recognize the futility of your situation. Very well. Face your doom!
Well,
Oh, Mickey!
Minnie!
Flee to the rescue.
Maleficent, you lose!
say, milady, I think the pipsqueak's right. We better hit the road.
I now know that what I seek lies within these walls. Trust that I will eliminate you in good time.
Hey, wait for me, Maleficent. Wait!
You used the darkness to get here? That was reckless. But gosh, I didn't expect you to save us. Axel.
Axel didn't. My name is Lee. Got it memorized?
Glossary, 7 princesses. Chronicle recorded? Yeah. Yeah, let me do that since since there's no way for me to actually play the game. All there was the little move they had. So let me read this. Recoded. Gemini was surprised to find a mysterious message in one of his journals, which was supposed to be blank. Their hurting will be mended when you return to end it. To help better understand the message, King Mickey created a datascape from the worlds within the journal. But the datascape was riddled with bugs, and the king had to rely on the digital version of Sora to debug the journal from the inside. While Exploring the Destiny Island's datascape, a figure in a black coat explained that uncovering the keyholes was the only way to mend the worlds. Sora found the keyhole in Traverse Town and used it to reach the next world. Now, a bit of consistency and continuity error between the two games. Mickey uses the Starseeker Keyblade, which, of course, as we know from Birth by Sleep, was his original Keyblade in the cutscenes of Recoded. But now here in this, he's back to using the Dark World's Kingdom Key, which I find is weird. Right. As he did, a new message appeared in the journal back at Disney Castle, and the king was alarmed to discover the castle had been invaded by Heartless. Worse yet, he and the others were now trapped in the library. Again, Sora came face to face with the figure in the black coat, and this time, when he followed the stranger, he found himself in the same room as King Mickey and the others. How had they wound up in the same place? The figure in the black coat turned out to be a digital version of Riku, who explained what was going on. He had been chosen by the journal as backup storage to protect its data. Now Riku and the journal were one and the same, and he had brought Mickey and the others into the datascape to help solve the mysterious message. Just then, someone took over the pathway between the datascape and the real world. There was no way out. Sora set off to repair more worlds and secure a way home for his friends. It turned out Maleficent and her henchman Pete were the culprits. They were plotting to release the darkness inside the datascape into the real world. Sora tried to stop her, but she destroyed his Keyblade and kidnapped Riku. The king went after Riku, and Sora went after the king. Sora's friendship with Donald and Goofy gave him the power to recreate the Keyblade. Pete had infected Riku with bugs and tried to pit the two friends against each other, but after a short fight, the infected Riku collapsed. Sora dove into Riku's datascape to save his friend and defeated Maleficent inside. However, it wasn't until he took out his own Heartless, the original bug which was threatening to delete the whole datascape, that the journal was finally restored. But because restoring the journal was tantamount to overwriting all record of this newest journey, Data, Sora, and King Mickey had to say goodbye. However, the mysterious message was still a mystery. Back in the real world, King Mickey and the others received a message from Data Riku that extra data had been found. They would need Data Sora's help one last time. The extra data was a special world designed to make Sora learn how to cope with hurt. When Data Sora was finally ready to accept that hurt, Naminé appeared before him. She explained that inside him were special memories that belonged to people who were connected to the real Sora, people who were hurting. The mysterious message was her way of reaching out to him and preparing him for that truth. King Mickey understood the message. He promised Naminé that they would undo all the hurt. Back in the real world, he wrote a letter to the real Sora and explained there were others out there that only Sora could save. So yeah, that's that. That's what happened in Recoded, which unfortunately I don't have a way of actually playing that game and showing it off. So same with 358 Half Days, which is unfortunate. But that's how it is. So that's basically what Maleficent was there looking for. She was looking for this journal that had all this data on all of the worlds. Oh, nice! These are the worlds that are next. So yeah, next two worlds are Country of the Musketeers and Symphony of Sorcery. So very specifically, the worlds from Disney's Three Musketeers, or was it actually Three Musketeers? No, it was Three Musketeers. I think I think I, among many others, call it Mouseketeers because Mickey Mouse. But also Symphony of Sorcery, which is Fantasia. This place is freaking beautiful, and I'm tempted to just go straight to it, but I am instead going to be doing Country of the Musketeers next. Let me just double check on Traverse Town to make sure I actually did get all of that. Yeah, 100%. So, Traverse Town, City of the Bells, The Grid, and Prankster's Paradise are completely finished as far as treasure goes for both Sora and Riku. So obviously this is where I'm going to have to cut the video next time. I don't know if I'm going to keep playing right away. I probably am. Because I want to. Because I like playing this game. But whatever I end up doing, I am done for now. I need to make sure that everything is okay as far as the audio for this video goes. And then I'll be moving on. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Later.